Today in week 4 of Sensory Scientist, students will be creating their own kinetic sand. Keyword, kinetic. Kinetic describes something that moves. Kinetic sand is a really fun way to explore non-Newtonian substances that they saw in week 2's oobleck. This is also a great opportunity for them to play with different materials such as water and cornstarch to see how they affect the consistency of the kinetic sand. Take note during the video because there are a few changes from the original curriculum. We'll need dish soap, superfine play sand, water, cornstarch, measuring utensils, food coloring, and a large mixing bowl. To make our kinetic sand, we're going to start by adding 1 cup of the superfine clay sand to a large mixing bowl. The measurements don't need to be super exact. Your group will have an opportunity to play with the proportions a little bit. I'm also going to add a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. And you may recognize some of the ingredients we're using today from last week's oobleck experiment. You can use a popsicle stick to help mix these guys together. You could also just use your hands. It's my preferred method. It's a little bit faster. Once the cornstarch and sand are well mixed together, we're going to add a few drops of food coloring. You don't want to add too much food coloring because your students are going to be putting their hands in here, and if you add too much it will stain their skin for about a day or two. So you want to make sure to go really light on the food coloring. Now, pay attention because there's a little bit of a typo in the curriculum. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of dish soap. So it's 1 teaspoon of dish soap per cup of sand. So now that I've mixed that around, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to save a little bit. It's always easier to add more water later. And here you have it. Moldable kinetic sand.